friends, it's Vicky at This Jersey Girl's Home, and welcome to my kitchen today because we are gonna make Amish pasta sauce and Ajvar, I believe is how you pronounce it. It is an eggplant pepper spread. I've never had it before, but oh man, it ended up coming out so good. It definitely had like dip consistency to me. It could easily be put on bread, or I also thought it might taste really good like in with some pasta sauce. I got that recipe online from Ball's website, and I will share the link in the description. However, the Amish pasta sauce recipe is not my first time. I made it last year and my family really enjoyed it, so I hope you enjoy it too. It is a recipe from the Amish canning book, and it is a pressure canning recipe. I will make a PDF for you so that you can have access to a pasta sauce recipe that I use. It is getting awfully dry and crispy again. It has been one dry growing season, so if you haven't had a really good growing season, don't feel defeated. It is even very hard for advanced gardeners or not brand new gardeners to grow in this weather. It has just been so dry, and then when we do get rain, it is torrentially downpouring, and it feels like a feast or famine kind of summer. Don't give up. I planted a lot of stuff. I actually feel like I should have gotten a lot more produce for what I had planted, but that's what happens. You cannot plan the summer weather. Go with it, you do what you can, and I feel really grateful for getting as much as I have. I still got a lot of food out of my garden, and that makes me so happy because I really enjoy taking a little seed and putting it in some dirt, giving it sun and water, and seeing it flourish and gift such tasty treats. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We have a giveaway coming at the end of the month. I really enjoy making videos for you guys, and I hope you enjoy watching them. We are gonna head to the kitchen, make our recipes, and I hope you enjoy them. Look at how beautiful that looks, so colorful. We have some Roma's sauce and heirloom tomatoes in here. This is 9 pounds of tomatoes. And we are gonna get this roasting. We need 30 pounds of tomatoes. For the recipe, we're gonna use these in. Okay, that is 15 pounds in here, so we are halfway with our tomato measurements for the Amish pasta sauce. This looks beautiful. They need to cool down. I am going to get these tomatoes through. On this first day, I put all these tomatoes through my sauce maker to separate the seeds and skin from the flesh and pulp of the tomatoes. This is my first year using it, and I've been really impressed with it. I did this for all 15 pounds here, and then I cut up more tomatoes and did another 15 pounds so that I would have a total of 30 pounds. I like to do my sauce one day prepping all the tomatoes, getting them ready for the recipe, and then the next day or within a couple days, getting all of those ingredients put together and finishing up the recipe. This is an induction cooktop. It's just one burner, and it does work really great. You have to have a cookware that works with induction. It's actually come in handy a lot when we lose power, because we do lose power a lot. in storms. So this has actually been a really great option for cooking during power outages. I need to start cooking down my pasta sauce. We're gonna get this in. I am starting low just to get them warmed up because they are very cold. While they are warming up, I'm gonna get my vegetables all chopped. We're gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of oil and get our veggies in here. I'm gonna put this on medium. I'm gonna get these veggies heated up. I'm gonna put 6 cloves of garlic in. And we're gonna add our spices. 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of oregano, a 1/4 cup of parsley. Actually, I think that was supposed to be fresh. And so I am gonna scoop some of that out. That looks good. I will save that for something else. And we need a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We're gonna stir this up. And if there's other spices you wanna add, you're totally able to, because spices don't affect the acidity or the canning temperatures. So if there's some kind of spice you like to put in here, you totally can play around with that. I'm gonna leave it at this because I made it last year. It was delicious, and if I want to add any more spices, I will just do it when I'm heating my sauce up to serve. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this up to high and stir a lot. I'm gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna simmer it until it's the thickness that we want. My sauce is boiling, and now we're just gonna simmer this until we get it where we want it. Finally tackling the eggplant. That is my alarm for the green beans. It looks really gross. We're gonna add 1 shishito pepper that's reddened, 1 clove or 2 cloves of garlic, or 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. I think we have 2 teaspoons of salt. We're gonna use these fire roasted red peppers. I'm gonna drain that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was absolutely perfect. Said 5 to 6 red peppers. 5 to 6 large red peppers. So that was really great. That was the perfect amount. I got that jar from Jay's. Now we're just gonna puree this. We need to add 2/3 a cup of apple cider vinegar. This smells really, really good. I was thinking that I would use this in sauces, but now I'm wondering if I would actually use it as a dip and on toast or sandwiches. It really smells good. So we're gonna heat this up, stirring frequently, and then we will get this in the electric canner. Oh, it is not registering this pan. I don't know why. I guess I got it squeezed in there.
We're getting this batch done. A few days later, I did another load of fish pasta sauce and got the same amount, 9 quarts. I'm up to 18 quarts. I still have a much higher goal, and I will end up getting some tomatoes from our local farm stands so that I can get a bit closer to that goal. But for now, thank you for joining me in this Jersey Girls kitchen. See you again soon.
We get to use just the water bath setting because our jars have 1 inch of water over top. They are fully submerged. We're going to make sure this stays on exhaust. We are going to process for 15 minutes. Woo! Start, and that's all we got to do. Okay, so we have a consistent stream coming out of here. Get it? Yeah, there you go. You can see it, how it's consistently coming out. We are going to press start one more time, and now our timer is going to go. This has been cooking. It's not finished, but I am going to add some tomato paste to help thicken. About 3 of these tiny jars. All right, we'll let that cook up a little bit, and then we'll be ready to can. This looks delicious. You could definitely cook this down more and make it even thicker, but this is fine for us. If I want to use it for something that I need thicker, then I'll just add a can of tomato paste to each jar. But just for regular pasta, this is great for us. Now, to really be successful for a year's worth of sauce for my family, I would need at least 1 of these per week. So 52 weeks in a year, and I would need at least 52 jars minimum. So 1 load at a time, we'll get as much as we can, and we'll just appreciate what we have. And maybe one day we will get to the point where we have all of what we need for the year, but we'll see what we get this year. We did have a lot of tomato plants, and I would love to get to that point, but it was a very, very dry growing season this year, and watering my plants was literally just keeping them alive. The few times we got some rain, it really made our plants explode, but that was so far and few between that it was definitely a lower supply from the garden than I would have anticipated. All right, let's get this into the canner. We still have some sauce left, so we're gonna fill a couple more jars and get that into the electric pressure canner. Awesome, we got 2 more jars. So that's 9 jars.